Hello everyone and welcome to Lorne Part 2. So, in this video I've actually looked up my app, my camping app, and I found a walk-in camping spot that I'm going to try and check out. So that'll be pretty good if we can find it. It's only, according to the app and reviews, it can only hold about 3 to 4 people, so I'm kind of just banking on no one else being there. You know, walk-in spots, people usually want to have bathrooms close by, so there's no bathroom there. It's pretty much, if you want the bathroom, you have to walk 15 minutes to this picnic ground car park to use the drop toilets there. So that's probably going to deter people. So that's going to be a plus for me. I'm going to check out Erskine Falls as well. So I'm going to head there right now and then come back and check out this campground. So it's pretty well hidden, this campground, amongst the rainforest. It's probably about a 15-minute walk in from the car park down here, which was fine. I've done enough walking today and over these past couple of days to sacrifice a little bit more. So just giving you a heads up, Erskine Falls, then we're going to go check out this campground, and hopefully the wind's not as bad tonight. Still trekking along and haven't come across anything yet, so I'm just going to keep following it downhill and see if there's anything at the bottom of this gully, because that's where you'd expect a campground to be, right at the base. You know, a bit of an open field. Going downhill, it's not great. The slant is not great for camping, so I'm just going to continue along and see what's at the bottom, and hopefully there's actually something here. It's not well signed, this campground. It's kind of just on the app I use. It wasn't really signed back there at that information board, so I'm not sure that it's a secret, just it's well hidden. But I'm following the Cora Lynn Falls track, and it's the Cora Lynn campground, so by all rights it should be along this track. So we've got a couple of these big eucalyptus trees that have fallen in heavy winds. Looks like it must have been completely covering the track, so they've cut through only half of the tree and just left the rest here. But at least the track is clear. Now I've walked more than the 1 kilometre that it stated the campground was from the car park. So I'm going to turn back and see if I can find like a little off the beaten track kind of thing. Maybe it's actually very well hidden and you kind of have to go off the beaten track, like I did with the falls that I went to yesterday. So I'm just going to make my way back and see if I can make out any tents in the distance, or hear any voices in the distance, and try and go towards that direction. Okay, so just behind me here, got this walking trail sign, or walking track sign, and we've got a little path here as well. So I'm thinking it looks like people have been through there, so why not give it a shot, follow where the path's been marked, or where people have walked through, and just see where it leads to. So it looks like this might actually be the spot. We've got a nice little clearing here. A couple of logs that we can use as stools. So this is possibly the location. If I just continue down, see if there's any more spots, but it looks like this could definitely be it. Oh, nothing that way. It's kind of just like pick your path, and if you're wrong, make your way back and try again. Alright, I'll continue along and see if I can find another area. So this is the road leading down to the Erskine Falls. Let's see how many people are here today. I've come in the past and the car park has been full, cars 100 meters up the road on either side parked. So let's just have a suss and get an idea of how many people are down here. Well, I've already got some cars parked on the side up here. The road's well... The road's well paved, but as I thought, there's lots of people down here. Yeah, so getting a park's going to be hard. Alright, so we managed to get a park. If you plan on getting a park down in that lower car park, yeah, you're gonna have to get here really early or just be super lucky. I had to park halfway up the road, or up the mountain, whatever you want to call it. So I just have to walk down and back up, which isn't an issue, but bear in mind, you know, there are a lot of steps if you want to walk down to the lower platform. So save some energy for the walk to and from the car. This is pretty typical of good weathered weekends, especially long weekends. In winter you shouldn't have any issues. It's just these long weekends and good weather. It drives people out and makes all these popular places super busy. Alright, we'll just go to the upper lookout first, which is just around here.
टावर नहीं होता हूँ क्या तेरी जगह वो मत करियो वो अंदर आएंगे हो पार्किंग में रास्ता मिल जाता अरे जाने की पहली और गई थी पहली और उल्टी मोशन सीखने Climb up. One more. Ça va, plus.
Sorry.
Alright. Probably easiest that way, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm just looking at everyone being like,
Oh, every time I'm crossing stones, wet stones with these shoes, they just slide everywhere. I'm gonna fall in at some point. I haven't on this trip yet, but it's only a matter of time. Jeez, what's with my obsession with water? Got a fallen tree there and plenty of debris built up behind it. Looks like it's taken down half the side of the cliff. Got trees fallen over here as well. They've been sawn. So there must have been quite a few trees fall down. I can see at least 1, 2, 3, 4 at least, and they're pretty large trees. Alrighty everyone, so this is the next set of waterfalls just past Erskine Falls. It's probably about 400 meters or a 10 to 15 minute trek along the path. So if you're keen to do a little bit of river crossing, you're not too worried about crossing some slippery rocks. Hey, I didn't fall in this time, but I'm not wearing the best shoes. So if you've got a pair of, I don't know, good runners, Nike, Adidas, Asics, something that can actually, or are meant for running and grip, you're probably doing better than what I am in a pair of Vans. So this is, I've got a sign over there, Straw Falls. I'm guessing it gets its name because the water's kind of, you can see, running along the wall and coming down in tiny little streaks all the way along. So that's what I am guessing it's called Straw Falls for. But it's a very, very nice cliff face and waterfall, and you can come right up to it. I'm not going to go on the slippery part of the rocks because I don't want to fall in, but you know, I've been here before and this is always more relaxing. There aren't hundreds of people like back at Erskine Falls you saw in the footage. It's just person after person after person. One comes and then another 2 come. One leaves, another 3 come. That's kind of what it's like down there. But it's definitely worth coming down. This is one of the main attractions down in Lorne. If you come to Lorne, you can't not come here. Let's just say that. So I'm gonna head back up to the car park and go into town again and see what I can get in terms of supplies. Alrighty, so I was just waiting for that car park to clear out. And I had some food and just had a bit of a relax, so I'm heading into, well, along the trail now. So hopefully no one else is at the campground. It is a little windy, not as bad as last night, so hopefully it stays at this point, because I don't want to be evacuating during the night due to high winds and branches falling. So just gonna pace my way through and get to this campsite so we can set up as soon as possible. Now it's been raining on and off for a little while. It hasn't been too steady, but I do see, going by the forecast, it's looking like it's going to be a wet night and tomorrow's going to be a wet day, so hopefully it's not too wet out here. But it wouldn't be the first time I've camped in very wet conditions, and it won't be the last. So shouldn't be too far away from the start of this track now. Okay, so I know the quality isn't too great seeing as it's so dark. I've tried to tinker with some of the settings in the GoPro, but it's just not a nighttime type of camera. But that's okay. We're only doing setup and then we can have the lights close by. So I'm just using my 3-man tent. I've been using the 2-man for the last 2 nights, so it'd be good to have that little extra leg room in this 3-manner. You're kind of a little bit cramped when you're 6 foot-ish, around 6'1" in a 2-man tent. Alright. Alright, so I've set up the tent. Now I'm just going to throw in my blow-up mattress and all my gear. Then we can just sit down and have a bit of a chat, a bit of a relax, and take a little bit of stress off me. It's always gets your heart pumping when you're sitting up in the dark. Okay, it's late. Well, it's actually not late, but it's just very dark right now. It's so quiet here. All I can hear is the wind in the trees rustling and just some bugs making noises. That's it. No birds, no people, just nature. So we're going to break nature's cycle and crack open a can. That wasn't too bad. I think I needed that after setting up. I think my heart rate went up to about 170. So now I can just relax, kick back. There's not really much for me to do tonight, just have a relaxing night and enjoy it. Alrighty everyone, so I'm gonna get an early night, boil my hot water bottles so they'll keep me warm tonight. I just want to get out of here early tomorrow, beat all the other holiday makers back, because no doubt everyone will be heading back to Melbourne tomorrow, the main city here in Victoria, so best to probably try and beat the traffic. Otherwise I'm going to be, instead of taking 2 to 3 hours to get home, it could take me 5. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Stop, grab some food, and then hit the road, because that's always the best on these long weekends. Alright guys, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning everyone. So as you can see, I'm pretty rugged up. Last night it was pretty chilly and wet outside. I didn't bring my tarp along with me this time, seeing as we were in such a rush to you know, get set up before dark. But it's alright, we didn't actually get wet. It's just, I'm gonna have to spend some time drying this tarp out or drying this tent out, sorry, when I get home. Alright, so plan is get everything packed up, walk back to the picnic ground, probably cook up some food down there, and then we'll make a move. Alright, so I've got everything packed into my bag. And just have to take down the tent, and then we're on our way back to the car park. Most of my stuff is pretty wet. Condensation in there was pretty extreme last night. One, because of the tarp, and two, I didn't lay anything down on the floor, so yeah, water was just kind of pooling underneath the mattress. There's no hole in the base of the tent, so it has to be condensation, and there's quite a lot. So, and the actual tent in general is soaking wet, so that's probably got something to do with it. Probably just seeped in throughout the night over the hours, and yeah, started to fill it up a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna have to dry this out once I get home, and today's not a great day for drying, but over the next couple we'll surely get something good, one of those good days like we've had the last couple to actually dry everything out. Okay everyone, so that's everything packed up. So it didn't take too long, just a little bit wet, which was expected. So I've left it in the same condition that I arrived in. Just get a wider shot from back here. So yeah, this is a campground, Cora Lynn campground. It's probably not too well known or used. It doesn't look like many people have actually been here before. Just the odd bottle cap lying around here and there. It's not doesn't have trash strewn around it like a lot of other campgrounds you go to, which is unfortunate. But at least this one, people have kept it in check, and you know, the next people that come along, hopefully they also do the same thing. So I'm gonna do the 10-15 minute walk back to the car and try and warm up a little bit. It's pretty chilly this morning, so I'll see you guys soon. Just cooking up some brekkie now. I'm gonna have the same thing I had yesterday. The rangers have actually turned up to do their local or daily clean and restocking of supplies at the toilets. So they just look like they're doing a job. I don't think they're gonna harass me. I'm not actually doing anything wrong. This is a cooking area and picnic area, so no issues this morning. But yeah, these guys like to get up bright and early and do all their tasks and then on to the next job that they have to do. There's a lot of campgrounds around here to maintain, picnic areas to maintain, so yeah, their checklist for the day would be non-stop for the full 8 hours. Alright, bacon roll round 2. Let's see how we go with this one. You know, you can't go wrong with something quick, easy. Would be better with a bit of egg and cheese, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. But I just wanted to say to everyone, if you like the video, please give it a like, give it a comment, even give it a subscribe. Everything helps. I'm trying to kick my channel off, so every little bit of feedback, likes, dislikes, you know, it does help. So if you have anything you want to see in the future, please let me know. If there's places you've been to but you want a review on it, or you want to, I don't know, you couldn't get somewhere in the area, let me know, because I'm kind of like that. I like to go off the beaten track and just find secret paths, or just find ways to get to different places. So if there's places you've been, you want to review, you want to see anything in particular, please let me know, and I'll do my best to get there. Next weekend's a public holiday weekend, so I'll be going away with mates, so I'm pumped for that. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. We're just going to stick in the same place, relax, have a few drinks around a fire, and talk about nothing or talk about anything we want. So I do hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.